guys, good morning. I hope you're all doing fine. I am also fine here in the farm, in my home, in the village. And today I'm going to do another farming video. And today I'm going to plant sweet potatoes. And so I'm just going to show you the whole process of planting the sweet potatoes. There are so many ways to plant sweet potatoes, but today I'm going to show you the best way to plant sweet potatoes so that you can harvest more sweet potatoes. So stay tuned, come along, watch this video till the end. If you haven't subscribed and you're a new subscriber and you love this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, and also comment in the video on also other ways of planting sweet potatoes to get more yield. So come along. So when you're planting your sweet potatoes, you get a very healthy vine. So sweet potatoes do not die easily in your farm. If you plant it once, you'll always have the vines or the slips in your farm. So this is where I am going to get mine, and this is how I extract now the slips and make sure it is the right size, it is healthy. That is what I'm going to do here. And then I'm going now to plant now the ones that I am able to get from here. This is the vine. So what you do, you just before you plant, you remove the 3 nodes from the lower part of the vine, or you can add even 4. So when you're planting, you're supposed to dip in 3 inches of your vine inside the soil, and that is when now you cover it with soil. So this other part of the vine should be on top of the ground, and now it will spread now all through the space that is provided, that you've decided now to plant your sweet potatoes. So the first thing you're supposed to do when you're planting your sweet potatoes is to prepare now the ridges. So your ridges should be 2 feet wide and a foot long. The purpose of doing that is to create more space now for the sweet potatoes to expand, and also to now produce more sweet potatoes. So that is how you prepare now your land. So this is how you prepare it. Here in the village, people rely on sweet potatoes a lot because it's one of the foods that people consume when there's hunger. Here in the village, we call hunger times when people are weeding. That is when most of the people have finished maybe their maize in their stores and they do not have food. So most of the time, sweet potatoes is always ready in the farms. But here in my farm, I plant sweet potatoes all year round because it's a crop that can accommodate in any weather season. So I always plant my sweet potatoes either diagonally, or I dip down now the slips or the vines inside the soil. So the spacing should be around 30 centimeters. Yeah, you're good to go. They shouldn't be too close because now they'll start competing for nutrients. So that's how I plant my sweet potatoes. So this is the diagonal way of planting. So make sure you get a little bit longer slip, and then when you're planting, you dip now majority of the nodes inside, and you leave like 3 or 4 nodes out and cover the other part. So this is another way of planting the sweet potatoes. I used to plant the diagonal way, but this time round I always plant both the diagonal and the pointed way, so that I can see the difference between the two. But nowadays I rely on planting now this way because I've realized I produce even more when I plant this way also. So you always, as I had shown earlier, You just get a very healthy vine or a slip, and then it should be around 25 to 30 centimeters. So, and then you dip inside the ground. So that is how I planted. And now I have like 3 varieties in this farm. The orange fleshed, I have one that is white inside, and then I have now the purple sweet potatoes that are purple inside. So I always plant the orange fleshed, not too many, because it is not as dry. When you cook it, it is not as dry as the one that are white, or the ones that are yellow, or the ones that are purple inside. And the sweetest is the one that is white inside. It's always very dry when you cook it. So I mixed, apart from the orange fleshed, the other ones I mixed them. I always know by the difference of the leaves of the sweet potatoes. That is how I know which one is the orange, which one is the purple one, and which one is the white one. So this is just how I plant my sweet potatoes here in the farm, and it does very well. And I do not plant too much because I do not want to be overwhelmed with so many sweet potatoes, because most of the homes here in the village consume sweet potatoes, so they have sweet potatoes. So even the market price most of the time is very low. So I always plant just what I consume and what I can even share with my family and my family members. So this is the only section I'm going to plant as at now. I have another section that I planted earlier, so this is enough for me. So I'm done. Now let me head on to the next section. Also, there's a space I'm going to prepare. I'm going to remove the topsoil because it has some rocks. So I'm going to prepare so that I plant some passion fruit. So this section where I'm going to remove now the soil is the part that we used to put our construction materials, the sand, the ballast, and also the bricks when we were constructing. So I felt like now the soil, I'm wasting that space and I can do something with it. So part of it I've already planted the cucumber. So I'm just going to remove the other part with this soil. You see that it has so many rocks. So I'm just going to remove the whole of this soil, and then I'm going to plant now the passion fruit. So because it's around 1 p.m, so I'm just going to make sure I remove the soil. If I don't finish today, I'm going to plant the passion fruit tomorrow. I'm just going to fence that area. Just put posts, a very tiny post, so that the passion fruit can climb over, and also the cucumbers can climb over, and make like a barrier between now the homestead and also the farm. So that is why I decided now to expand this area, because I was feeling like it was like left out. So I felt like it was necessary now to work on it, and the best day to do it is today, which is on a holiday. So that is why I've decided to do it today before the rain start. Nowadays rains start very early, so that's why I do my things, my farm work very early in the mornings. Before it's around 11 I'm done, because by the time it's 3 p.m. the rains start. So now I'm done removing now the topsoil now from this area, but I won't be able to plant the passion fruit because I'm tired, so I'll do it another day. So let me go and take some lunch. Of course I'm going to take ugali. With this kind of work I cannot take light food, so I'm going to take my lunch. So thank you so much for watching. If you have watched this video till the end, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that this channel can grow. And so see you in my next video. Bye bye.